G'day everyone, it's your girl Sammy D, welcome. It's lovely to see you again. I've been a little bit absent. Unfortunately had a bit of a sick kid last week. Actually had a really sick kid last week, and honestly I didn't really get on at all. Didn't play Warcraft or Hogwarts Legacy for that matter. Of course tonight would normally be Tri-Wizard Tuesdays. I've been trying desperately to get through and get a bunch of the weekly stuff done before the reset. But I have left one thing for the stream. In case you missed it last week, patch 11.1.7, the Legacy of Arathor dropped. And I haven't done anything towards it at this point. So the quest is still there, the quest line and stuff. I saved it just for you.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Okay, thanks. So we're going to go on and do that. Time permitting, also Battle For Azeroth Timewalking started, which I was super excited about. And I've only got one more dungeon to do for that, and then that's done as well. So let's go on, let's start Trouble in the Highlands. Both Gaora and Danath have received word of unrest in the Arathi Highlands, civil unrest in Stormguard, and raids on Magar and Stormrick outposts. God. Danath and Gaora are returning to their homes, Stormguard and Hammerfall, to diffuse tensions. I asked to accompany them. I have long waited to reconnect myself and my people to the Arathi. I also want to learn more about the Horde. Gaora was willing, but Danath took some convincing. Though I may have implied you were joining me.
We must investigate before we have another war on our hands. Champion, Lamplighter.
Ready and right behind you, Danath. Thank you for accompanying us, Champion.
Okay, so let us take the portal, because it would be silly not to. Now, I think I fixed it now that I've just said that. I've just cursed myself, I know. When this new patch dropped, there was some issues with the screen going green, and all the boxes all turning green and stuff. I did look up a bit of a solution for it, which I've done, and so far it seems to be okay, but if the screen suddenly starts to look a bit bizarre, then we might have to do some fiddling. Hopefully not. Hello, Farid.
Pity that a family squabble could make me loath to return here.
Family squabble? Faye. Baron's lucky she's your niece. I would have killed her for what she did. Whoa, rude.
We must bring our light to all of Azeroth.
Faerun does not seem to hear the conversation between Gaora and Danath. Instead, her eyes are locked on the great ruin in the distance, a small smile creeping across her face.
Our light brings unity. I hope I have the strength to bear it here.
Fucking hell.
Is that?
Thoradin's wall? Yes.
Then the stories and legends I read as a child were true.
Stories are just stories, Farron. And that wall is just a wall.
I know Arathi history is embellished, Danath. But are you not proud of your heritage?
Yes, but pride in our legends foments stromic superiority and reasons to strike at our neighbors.
I understand. Among my people, some still distrust outsiders. I had thought your people...
Going to Kaz Olgar was unpopular in Stromgarde. But the Sons of Lothar promote tolerance and mirth.
Isn't it funny? I'm just looking at my screen currently and what you're seeing on the stream, to you it looks completely normal. All around here, 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 and all down here has all turned green for me. So I'm going to have to do a reload, and obviously my little repair earlier didn't really help. I had heard that it was particularly bad during this quest line, so we may have to do this a few times. Hopefully not. Okay.
Finally, the Alliance has sent us help.
Finally? What's happened here, Walker? Stromgarde has a reputation for being
I'd been
let that keep you from asking my counsel.
I'd been sent word of bandits roaming in the Highlands, but I did not know it was this bad. It just as well we happened into this attack. If we want to get to the bottom of this, we might as well start here. Though I do wish Faerun were not here to see this.
For Azeroth. Be obliged if you'd help us.
We've been attacked before, but this time, Walker shutters. This was different. They didn't want livestock, grain, or money. They took torches and some barrels of tar we used to fix our roofs. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I can guess. They're going to burn something down. You need to stop them before they do another homestead harm.
It'll be all right, I hope.
I shouldn't talk to strangers.
Where's my mama? My papa? Aw. Ellie. Maggie looks around with tears in her eyes. I was following Mr. Gresham and Clarabelle. When we saw the bandits, he grabbed me and we ran here. I don't know where Mama and Papa and Ellie are. Can you find them for us? Clarabelle is starting to get worried. Maggie sniffles.
I guess we're not strangers anymore.
Why now? Why us? What do they want?
Alright, let's go find some stuff. There's a barrel. There is a barrel of tar. I don't know what we want with it, but apparently we want something. So as you can hear, my hasn't been too bad, but now that I've started this stream, my voice has started to get a little bit on the croaky side, which is a pain in the butt. Thanks to I didn't get it by some miracle. This Defias bandit was carrying a badge with an unfamiliar emblem. The emblem looks like a rising sun with long rays emanating from it. The sun and rays are coloured red. I'm about to get attacked here. Perhaps Danath can identify it. Ah. Thank you, friend. Yeah, so the young fellow here.
How are you? They look like Defias. But what would they be doing here?
Yeah, so the young fellow ended up with the flu. And not just, oh, I've got the flu. It was the actual flu. And, so he ended up incredibly ill last week. Which made it pretty well impossible to get on and do anything. You know, we spent time at the hospital and all sorts of stuff, but he's alright now. Oh, g'day mate, how you doing? So, he'll go back to school tomorrow and I'll go back to work tomorrow. After what's been a pretty long week, actually. We're going in here. What? I thought there was someone in there.
They called themselves the Red Dawn. They wanted me to join them.
The Red Dawn, you say? Ooh. Yeah, right, nice. Oh shit, I'm getting attacked twice. Okay, so we've managed to find all the family. This has got to be a good thing, surely.
Daddy? Mommy?
Oh, Maggie, you're all right.
My lord, who are the Red Dawn?
I do not know. Hail, soldier.
I don't recognise this emblem, and the Defias had it on their person? Curious. Danath turns it over in his battle-scarred hand, frowning. I wonder what it means.
Back to diplomatic affairs, then.
I hope whatever they're planning doesn't involve my neighbours, or Stormguard.
My farm.
Thank you, Zackaria. Hopefully this snuffs out what they were planning.
Old Bane will fix all this. I know it.
Whoops. Sorry.
May the darkness never find us here.
Ellie must be so scared.
Next time bring me some sweets.
You found them. You found them. Thank you so much. Maggie hugs Ellie tightly.
Bye-bye.
Oh, get off your dragon, mate.
The sons of Lothar are at your service.
A Defias attack, a theft of tar and torches, a group called the Red Dawn recruiting here in the heart of the Highlands. Stormguard was right to send a missive asking for my return. What is going on here? I placed Colonel Niles in charge after Merrin's foolishness led to her imprisonment. I must head to Stormguard and speak with Niles immediately.
Excuse me if I talk.
Red Dawn, I'll go to Hamfall and see what they know of
Continue
this.
on to Stromgarde, unless Faerun.
Danath, I am a soldier and an Arathi, just like you. I would not abandon you now.
Good job. Okay, so where are we heading? Over to Stormguard. I was here a little while ago, actually, doing stuff for, getting rep for, the Insane title.
Unrest in Newstead. We don't have the hands to quell the unrest here. If more hands are needed to keep Stromgarde safe, the champion and I are ready to help.
Yeah.
At ease, champion.
This is much worse than I thought. With the attacks disrupting supply lines, people are angry, hungry, and looking for someone to blame. The easy choice is blaming our neighbours at Hammerfall. We cannot let this unrest continue. I must speak to Niles and my advisors. I see Faerun has volunteered the both of you to help the people of Stormguard. I do not like putting either of you to work on what is a diplomatic mission, but helping Brewston while I speak to Niles would put my mind at ease.
It felt good to go to battle once more.
Go away.
I feel better when I can finally rest.
I'm glad for your help. Between deployments to Kazalgar, responding to threats in the Highlands, and desertion, we simply don't have enough soldiers to enforce order. Marin's supporters are causing trouble throughout the city. They're stealing supplies, harassing people, you name it. We've enacted a curfew, but Marin supporters are openly defying it. As my deputies, go around and tell the troublemakers to go home. If they get rowdy, you have my permission to teach them a lesson.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Trade in Stormguard has broken down. We're short on goods and workers because of the attacks. Niles was too busy, so I took it upon myself to write official requests for aid. Most are simple and straightforward. Writs for supplies and such for the Stromic army. The The desist writ for Joseph is different. He's loudly blaming everyone, not human, for our woes. Someone needs to officially tell him to shut his yap before he starts a riot. As my deputies, would you enforce my request for aid? Sure.
Obliged for your help, but keep your eyes open. There are agitators about.
Apologies for putting you to work. We will speak again after I have briefed Niles and Brewston.
Okay. Cool story, bro.
Maybe it's time to pack up and leave Stromgard. Haven't got many supplies, but our last shipment of iron was stolen by bandits. But I'll do what I can.
We could try to recover those shipments. I will speak to Dana.
Hey, I didn't say anything to you. You attacked me. Rude. Okay. So we're 7 and 15.
That's 3 caravans to date that haven't made it to Stromgard.
Oh, interesting.
Do you have an appointment? Looks hell, Brewston. We're already doing everything we can to help.
Confronting Xalatath left no one to protect Stromgard. No wonder these people feel neglected.
Accurate statement. Path of Exile. Can't say I've played that. Hello.
Marin, true heir of the Trollbanes, will deliver us from the Horde. She will be Stromgard's salvation. What's this? Danat Trollbane's minions threatening me for speaking the truth? Is this justice? Is this righteous? I will comply for now. But a new dawn is approaching for all humanity. Be ready, my friends.
Oh. So that's obviously the leader of the Red Dawn, I'd say. So we've still got 5 more to take home. We've still got more requests. I've honestly not spent an awful lot of time here. Except for when I was trying to... Where is the rest of this? I'm very confused. Even I was trying to get rep for the insane title, but okay, so we just need one more. Oh, over there. Now I see. Down this way. Okay, so we've sent home all of the supporters.
We're going to have to start rationing. I don't have anything right now. I should have known. You just want to take and leave the rest of us nothing.
Brewston would not ask if you were not desperate. Please, whatever you can part with.
Okay, so we just got to do this last
People
one.
keep saying the attacks are just bandits, but I think the Horde is behind it. Why should I help you, anyway? Banditers? If Lord Danath would stop talking to orcs and start killing them, we wouldn't need bandages.
The orcs are not your enemy. Lord Trollbane is doing what he can to keep you safe.
Okay. So now we've done everything they've asked. We'll head back over to the gates. I assume that's where we're heading. How are you going, crazy? Good, buddy? Oh, no, we're not going to the gates. See, I was wrong.
The people are scared of Merrin's gangs. If we reassign...
No, Captain. You know we don't have the manpower for that.
Hey there. You know where to find me.
It's despicable, really. They try to intimidate local citizens and make them leave just because they aren't human. They also shout down anyone that doesn't agree with them. Many around here just try to avoid them, but it seems like they hang out where it's hard to do that.
For Stromgarde.
You have my thanks, and the thanks of Stormguard. I'm sorry you got an earful from Joseph. At least he left peacefully. Despite how it may seem, the city is still loyal to Lord Trollbane. Mostly. Lady Marin's followers are just louder and angrier.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, right.
Orders?
I'm Colonel Veronica Niles, and I am in command of Stormguard in Lord Trollbane's absence. I'm sure while aiding our people you've heard the name Marin in Stormguard. Lady Marin Trollbane is Danis' niece. She was briefly regent while Lord Danis Trollbane campaigned for troops for Kaz Algar. Her actions during his absence led him to imprison her when he returned. That said, Lord Trollbane felt Faerun should speak to her, perhaps to get perspective. I can take you to her if you wish.
Farewell. He would have introduced Marin himself, but Gaara summoned him urgently to Hammerfall. Come with me.
Strange that Danath would leave without us. And want us to talk to his estranged niece.
Oh, you guys are all standing in the way.
Here is like being in the stories I was told as a child. You are a prisoner. Why does Colonel Niles defer to you?
You should know. Names carry weight. Farron Lothar. Despite your elven blood, a great Arathi warrior returning gives us hope that those dissatisfied with Lord Danath Trollbane's rule, with our old Stromic ways forgotten, with famine, unrest, and orcs on our lands, and dwarves and elves in our cities, all will rise up and embrace a new dawn. And that when they do, I hope you'll be part of it, Farron.
I would like to see Stromguard as it was, but your promises are empty. And I would never betray Danath.
You say that now, but you'll see it my way, in time.
Wow. Hot chocolate, mate, that's the way. It's cold night. It's meant to get down to something like -5 or something stupid here tonight.
She all but told me she was involved with the Red Dawn. I stand for the people of Stromgarde.
Marin may be in prison now, but her supporters continue to spread her rhetoric across the Highlands. Whatever she may say, I do not believe she is the leader of this Red Dawn that you are both speaking of. I see who comes and goes. She receives no outside visitors.
Dismissed.
If you want to find Lord Trollbane and tell him your theory about Lady Marin, the missive called him to Hammerfall, far to the east of here. He may have stopped at a refuge point on the way. It's a Stromic encampment about halfway to the Orc town. Because of the frequent bandit attacks in the area, I believe he meant to stop and check in with our people there. You might catch up with him there.
For Stromgarde.
If you leave now, you might catch up with Lord Trollbane at Refuge Point. But watch out for bandits.
Okay. Let's go. Refuge Point it is.
Over here, champion. Come look.
The bandit is wearing red and white, but their garments do not resemble any of Stromgarde's military uniforms. A quick search of the uniform's pockets reveals a familiar-looking emblem. That is the same emblem you collected from the Defias at Newstead Farm. Around the body there are several sets of tracks that head eastward. One set of footprints is bigger and bulkier than the others.
Whomever they attacked got away, but may need help. Let's follow their tracks.
What?
We mean you no harm.
You expect me to take your word?
Yep.
Trust is in short supply. Refuge Point was attacked as well. I saw it burning and rode in to help.
There is so much yet to learn in the topside world.
It's good to see humans and orcs banding together to help one another. If only the Arathi here could have seen what I did for Khazalgar.
I have so very many questions.
Another bandit attack? And they carry the same emblem as the bandits at Newstead? If this is connected to the Red Dawn and Marin...
Faith, Red Dawn emblems here and at Newstead. I wonder if they were at Refuge Point as well.
I give aid to who needs it.
Early on, these attacks on our settlements seemed to be pockets of bandits competing for resources. Now they are better coordinated, as if they are working together as a group. That's bad news for everyone, but rivals don't come together without a strong leader, and without them they will fall. If you're willing, find the leader of this attack on Refuge Point and eliminate them.
Your senses keen.
Stromgarde's troops are in Khazalgar, and it cannot protect its outlying settlements. Hammerfall does what it can to help, but we too fight in Khazalgar. We've taken many injured Stromic refugees to Hammerfall, but feeding them all has strained our resources. But there may be a way to help more people. Vicky told me Refuge Point is a supply depot for nearby settlements. If we can get our hands on some supplies, we can care for more refugees in Hammerfall.
These bandits, did they call themselves Defias? Did they mention the Red Dawn?
I did not give any time to speak. They killed everyone not human and took all but who I could drag away.
I am here as a representative of the people of Hallowfall. Karga, do you know much about the Scarlet Crusade?
Only what I have heard from the elders in Hammerfall. I know they have no love for the Horde or the Alliance. The Scarlet Crusade holds twisted beliefs. They want to eradicate our allies, the undead, but they also believe that the Alliance has failed to protect humanity.
The belief in human superiority seems prevalent here.
This is the Arathi Highlands. Where have you been? Under a rock?
You could say that. Yes.
Rightio then. Okay, let us go. Okay, I'm guessing you're waiting for this leader too? Towards the way.
You dare think you can stop what's coming? You dare think you can stop the Red Dawn?
This Joseph dude.
No matter. Our job here is done. You will never defeat all of us.
That's what you think, so. Okay.
You're saying Danath was never called to Hammerfall?
On my life, Gaara said nothing of it.
Uh-oh.
Strength and honor.
He escaped. Karga spits on the ground. Oh.
I fight for the Highland.
Good Zackaria. I hope Stromgarde does not mind us borrowing these supplies for their refugees. Heh.
Lothar.
It is good to feel the sun on my
First an attack on Newstead Farm by Defias, now an attack on Refuge Point by these Scarlet Crusaders, different groups of bandits, but both speak of this Red Dawn and carry the same emblem. Also, Joseph is directly involved. This all seems connected, and it leads back to Marin. Danis needs to know what's going on. If he's not here, he should already be at Hammerfall. We should head there as soon as possible.
I have so very many questions. If Danath did not come here, and Gaara did not call him to Hammerfall, then...
Go to Hammerfall. If your lord is not there, Gaara and Eitri can help you.
Let's go to Hammerfall. Doesn't this all look familiar? I know you're thinking, why? Why is this familiar? Plunderstorm was all in this area.
Danath never arrived? Then... where is he?
I do not know, but you have my word. We will find him.
Being here is like being in the stories I was told as a child.
If Danath is not here, where is he?
Faith and farewell.
Report!
Danath is not here. Faerun says he journeyed to Hammerfall because we requested a meeting. I sent no such message to him, nor anyone else. I will dispatch Outriders immediately to search for him. While we wait for their return, you and Karga's quick thinking may have saved our human refugees. We had just run out of food to give them. Distribute the crates directly to them. I'm sure they'll be grateful for the food inside.
When you find glory, dispatch all available Outriders to search for Danath. Gaara has told me much about you, Faerun. You are welcome here in Hammerfall.
Marauders burned down my farmstead. The orcs drove them off and brought me here for shelter.
Is there spiced bread in there? Orcish food is hard on my teeth.
If our food's so tough, human, then don't eat it.
It looks like the Outriders have all gone.
Finally.
Hmm.
Not so long ago, these humans wanted to kill us. Why is Eatreg helping them? Better to leave them to their fate.
Oh.
If orcs have long warred against the humans, why help them?
Long ago, a human showed me great kindness. I strive to honor his memory by protecting the weak and defenseless.
Fair.
It is good to feel the sun on my skin once more.
I never realised how much my people have in common with the orcs. We are both far from home, we are both self-sufficient, and we are both peoples born into war. And most of all, their sense of duty and honour rivals ours. I feel even more at home here than in Stromgarde.
May the darkness never find us here.
There's no word from the Outriders yet, but Eltrig has not told Greyera of Danath's disappearance. I've told him we would go and give her the news. She is at Goshek Farm dealing with Witherbark troll attack. Eltrig says they've become increasingly aggressive recently. I can't help but think of the history here, of the troll wars and Arathi battles, but I admit I see them differently now after learning more about the Horde. Let's go. We can look for Danath while we're out there.
Our light brings unity. We'll tell Gayara of Danath's disappearance. Hopefully he will arrive here before we return.
Yep, that. How do we get outside there? Dumbass.
Wait, I have information about the Red Dawn. Help me, and I'll tell you what I know.
Oh.
Speak.
Farron has informed me of Danath's disappearance. While that is troubling, we can't return to Hammerfall just yet.
Die well. Fight with honor. Die with glory.
The Witherbark have always been an annoyance since I've been here, but now something has stoked their ire. They're attacking human settlements. Perhaps the Red Dawn is again to blame. Eltrig ordered us to try and help the humans they attack. We have stepped up our patrols and welcomed refugees, but we need someone to go to their village and bloody the Witherbark's noses. They're overconfident. They think they can get away with attacking our Outriders. Make them think twice about that.
War is all we know.
This syndicate human came to us, hoping to trade information for a rescue mission. The syndicate is a recent thorn in our side, so I had half a mind to cut him down where he stood. But he claims to have vital information, and with this news of Danath's disappearance, it might be worth the risk to do as he asks. He has 3 brothers being held captive inside Witherbark village. Go in, find them, and if they're alive, extract them.
Magha will claim victory.
The Witherbark? As in the Amani Witherbark? The Arathi's ancient foe. Come, champion. I will need your help.
Okay. I swear I just saw a dinosaur. quick for me. Help, I'm bound to this troll. Set me free. I won't plant evidence against the Horde ever again, I promise. What? Nah, there's been issues with the bloody... when they did the latest update, I don't know if there's something with Blizzard in, or if it's a graphics card issue, but my screen on occasion freezes and then turns green. Might just have to do a reload maybe. Oh, I'm being cooked. Get out. That's it, no more Syndicate, no more Red Dawn. Being cooked. Oops. Please help, they're using me for target practice. I should have agreed to pretend to be a refugee. Crikey. Okay, well this is fun. Four of 15. Got a few more we're gonna get yet. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, so we've done everything here, which is good. If you're lying to me, human, this day will be your last.
I swear, Syndicate is on their way to attack Hammerfall for the Red Dawn.
Really? So you can't see anything on my screen at all? How bizarre. Is that a bit better? I might have to check that out. Okay, so it still hasn't fixed it. Okay. Let's do something a bit... OBS was showing the game. Was showing exactly what I could see. Which is why I'm doing this again. Just logged back out or logged back in. I know, who was it? There was someone I was watching streaming who had a very similar issue and ended up having to like exit all the way out and then come back in. So thank you for telling me, otherwise this would have been a bit of a lost cause, really. How's that? Yeah, but something's happened with this latest patch, and it seems to be mucking up some stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't remember who it was that I saw, who I was watching. It might have been, was it Taliesin and Evertel? I think it might have been, and they were playing and they had to, like, exit all the way out and then come back in. Anyway, let us continue. So, in other words, you've just missed large parts of what's going on. Lucky I'm reading it. Faye, they will surely cow them. Cow them? I'd be surprised if I saw any of them stray from their village anytime soon.
War is all we know.
Barclay is lucky you reached his brothers in time.
I will see Dranor's skies once more.
This human is claiming the Syndicate's scum are going to attack Hammerfall. Another day I would not be concerned, but with the Outriders dealing with the Witherbark and searching for Denath, Hammerfall is undefended. Let's go, Zackaria. We must defend our home. Let us go. You've proven truthful, human. Now out of our way, we must warn Hammerfall.
You don't have to tell us twice.
Oops, other way, dickhead. Yeah, it's problematic. And because it looks normal on OBS, I don't even realise it's an issue.
Kiara, champion, Faerun. Then Hammerfall is not lost. We will retake it ourselves.
I should have been here. I could have done something. White-hot fury and rage emanate from Gaira's tense posture and tightly closed fists. Well, I'm sure she's not happy.
May your enemies grovel before you.
Syndicate has put Hammerfall to torch, and the cowards are using pyromancers to feed the flames. But we can save our huts if we get to them quickly. Fight through Syndicate bandits to a building, then blow this horn. A Hammerfall shaman will come to put out the fire.
Go with honor.
Eldred growls in frustration. I was such a fool. I should have not sent away those Outriders. Without them, the Syndicate have overrun Hammerfall. And were it not for my full heart, the refugees turned out to be Syndicate spies. Curse their greasy hides. But now you're here. Now we can force the Syndicate out, eliminate their soldiers, and save any trapped civilians. Those spies have had enough of my open hand. Now they'll suffer my fists.
May you find glory in battle, but live to see peace.
I caught a glimpse of who was leading the attack. It looks like Joseph the Enlightened may be less full of hot air than we thought he was. Is he now part of Syndicate? I thought he was part of the Crusade. I suppose it doesn't matter. If we want to stop the attack, we'll have to take him out.
I have so very many questions.
Forward! Hammerfall will be ours once more!
Let's go. I have one of those, thank you. Bye.
again. I will not go easy on you this time. My mind and spared you. Next time, I will not be so forgiving.
Oh, can we be done with you already? You're an irritant. Oops.
You again. I will not go easy on you this time.
I wasn't actually planning to do this, but anyway.
You are fortunate I changed my mind and spared you. Next time, I will not be so forgiving.
Get out before he spawns again. Okay. Okay, so let's go to hand these quests in.
An ambushed Stromic caravan.
It could be Danath. We must go and investigate. Being here is like being in
Joseph escaped again, and this time his warning is much more foreboding. He has darkness in his mind and his soul. I'm confused how he can profess to follow the light.
May the darkness never find us here.
We are here to win this war.
Ha, Biltog strong, just like us.
The Magha will claim victory.
Report.
There are still Syndicate stragglers about, but Hammerfall once again belongs to the Horde.
Honor guide you.
My outriders discovered a destroyed caravan on the road. Around it were the bodies of Stromic's soldiers. It could be Danath's escort, or it could be another hapless group. Either way, we must investigate. Let us hope Danath is not among the dead.
Die well.
The Syndicate is in retreat.
Good. Now let's find Danath and punish those behind his disappearance.
It's going for much longer than I thought it was going to, honestly.
These look like orc weapons. Why would your people attack Danath?
They would not. Something is wrong here.
Thrumka!
This wasn't a battle, it was an ambush and a massacre.
The Magha will.
This was not done by simple bandits. This spot was chosen specifically for an ambush, and these troops were taken down quickly and efficiently. If Danath was heading to Hammerfall, this road is the most direct route. That makes it predictable. Gaira grimaces. We must search for Danath among the dead. Find out what happened here. Leave no stone left unturned.
May your enemies grovel before you.
This was no random attack. Whoever did this knew exactly where and how to strike. You spot a small object half buried in the dirt. When you brush the dirt off, you recognize a Red Dawn emblem, just like the ones you saw before. It seems someone lost this amidst the chaos of the ambush.
I've seen that emblem twice before. Was this the work of the Red Dawn?
Okay. His horse was killed swiftly and suddenly. It appears the rider fell but recovered quickly. They seem to have fought off several enemies before being overwhelmed. However, there is no body here. Given its position in the column, perhaps it was Danath's horse? Danath is not among the dead. He was overwhelmed and abducted. No easy feat for his opponent. This axe appears orcish in origin, but is otherwise unfamiliar. It is not in the same style as the ones used by the orcs in Hammerfall. It has also not been well maintained. In fact, it does not look fit to be used in combat.
That axe was forged at Argarok. We abandoned many like it, with the fortress at the end of the last war.
They are clearly signs of battle, but something is wrong here.
War is all.
If we had taken Danath, we would have not left our axes behind.
Taken them from Argarok and planted them for the Red Dawn. But why?
To start a war that would destroy both Stromgarde and Hammerfall, and leave them in power.
Then we must search for Danath, starting at Argarok, and alert Stromgarde of what we have found.
Speak quickly. There are battles to be won.
It is decided then. If we are to prevent war, we must alert the Alliance to the situation and rescue Danath as quickly as possible.
Die well.
We must bring our light to all of Azeroth.
Eldrig was right. The Red Dawn are trying to start a conflict between the Horde and the Alliance. We need to get back to Stromgarde and tell Colonel Niles that Danath has been kidnapped. She will surely commit all her resources to a search. Come, Zackaria, there is no time to waste.
Safe and farewell. I will inform Stromgarde and ask for their help in the search. With luck, I can forestall any aggression.
We will head to Argarok. If Danath is there, then this conflict ends before it starts.
widen the search. Orders?
Colonel Niles' face is scrunched up in concern. She looks uncomfortable, perhaps even regretful.
We do not have the resources for a manhunt, Farron. To rescue the Lord of Stromgard? I thought you were in charge here.
I think we can drop the charade now, Veronica.
You're behind this. The Red Dawn? Danath's disappearance.
Yes. And now that my uncle is gone, I'm free to do what I wish. Footman!
Stop this madness! You're all Arathi!
And I thought you were once. Now you'll suffer for not joining our cause.
Oh. Cool.
It's you. Listen, I'm going to need your help. We have to stop Merrin and Niall.
Really?
At your service.
Brewston leans in close to you and speaks just above a whisper. I'm glad I found you. I need all the allies I can get. You're very lucky they left you alive.
Stay safe. You know where to find me.
I saw Farron being taken away, but couldn't follow without them seeing me. She's probably being held in another building. Go find her. Hopefully she's still alive. And see if you can find any more information on the Red Dawn. There's no way we should have been overwhelmed so quickly. Colonel Niles and Lady Trollbane must have installed their cronies everywhere. The more information we have, the more we can use against them when we fight back.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do for Stromgard.
Marin tried to declare herself the new ruler of Stromgard. While some in the army are complicit in her coup, there are still a lot of us who are loyal to Lord Danath Trollbane. But when we broke ranks, Marin was ready for us. She has an army of soldiers I've never seen before. They call themselves the Red Dawn, but I think they're just the bandits wearing uniforms they took from our supplies. Help us take out her goons and collect any evidence that shows what they really are.
You know where to fight. I need to rally more loyal troops. You see if you can find Farron. We need all the help we can get.
This is a piece of Red Dawn propaganda. Many years ago, the Alterachi were one of the first to set out from Strom and build a nation far away from Arathor. The kingdoms of Alterac and Stromgard have quarrelled over the years, but now we must remember our shared history. It is now time for our people to unite once more. We are not enemies, but cousins. I will take the first step in offering peace and reconciliation. I invite the remnants of Alterac, known as the Syndicate, to join the Red Dawn. We are a faction that will fight for all humans, no matter their kingdom or creed. Let us return humanity to the glory it once had. Veronica Niles. Okay. It's meant to be going down, not up. Oh, dirty dickhead down the stairs, you monkey. What's going on here? Written on these scrolls is an oath of loyalty to the Red Dawn. I henceforth renounce all allegiances that swear my loyalty to the Red Dawn and its leader, Marin Trollbane. I vow to serve, protect, and defend the cause of humanity to the exclusion of all else. I promise to unite the people of Arathor once more and see them take their place as the greatest nation of Azeroth. Cool story, bro. Excuse me. Kindly go away. Bloody irritant. This is a piece of Red Dawn propaganda. Brothers and sisters of the Scarlet Crusade, long have we fought to eliminate the scourge of undeath from our land. Long have we suffered defeat after defeat at their hands. It is time for a change. We must seek our allies to help us in our glorious crusade. But more than that, we must lend our aid to those with even grander aspirations. Let us not only save this world from the undead, but make it a paradise for humans everywhere. This is what the Red Dawn stands for. This is what Marin Trollbane fights for. A new dawn for all humanity. Joseph the Enlightened. This is a piece of Red Dawn propaganda. The Defiers have been failed by their leadership, first by the Van Cleefs and now by Ratsbane. These charlatans have been satisfied with banditry and petty thievery. They suffer from a lack of imagination. The Defiers were founded to remove the corrupt nobles out of Stormwind. We were to bring justice, honesty, and integrity back to our rulers. We lost sight of that in a quest for revenge. No longer. Now we have found a new cause and leader, one who will not only cleanse the corruption from Stormwind, but from all human kingdoms. Rise up, my Defias brothers and sisters. Rise up like the morning sun and join the Red Dawn. Rise up and follow Lady Marin Trollbane. Wowzers. Okay, so we still got a fair bit of proof we have to collect.
Me out of these bindings. It is good to feel the sun on my skin.
I knew she was involved, but I can't believe Marin was the leader of the Red Dawn. Marin put her own people in harm's way just to create the conditions to justify her coup. She's not fit to rule Stromgarde.
Our light brings unity. While captive, I heard Marin's plan to amass her troops at the gates. We must stop her.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Okay, so we still got to get 10 articles of proof. So I think we should be able to get that relatively easy on our way. Oops. Caught up on the fence. We'll just say 3 more articles of proof, and then should be free to meet at the gate, I think. Okay, so now we've got all our proof.
Sacred Flame, I'm glad you're here. You found an heir.
He ran ahead with Ettrick to confront Marin. We will join the fight soon.
Hey there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I'm glad Faerun is alright. And this information you found, Brewston's shoulders slump. When people are desperate, they'll believe in any promise of a better life, no matter who it's from.
Stay safe.
Some of this stuff must be at least 20 years old.
For Stromgarde.
I knew it. Her army is made up of members of the Defias, Scarlet Crusade, and Syndicate. In other words, bandits, zealots, and traitors. This evidence should help convince others that Marin is not to be trusted.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I am here.
Daneth and Eltrig ran ahead to confront Marin. They hope if they stop her, they can end the coup and the bloodshed. But after seeing Joseph the Enlightened's handiwork firsthand, despite how unorthodox he may be, he's still a danger. And I hate to say it, but I would relish the chance to finally take that underhanded cretin down. He's blocking our path up ahead at City Hall. Let's take him down and then help Daneth and Eltrig end this war.
so very many.
I'll gather our troops to cover your back.
Let's go, Gayara. We will take him down together.
So I'm going to take a punt and say he's supposed to be here. But he's been taken down very recently, I'd say. I don't know if we're going to get to do this Battle for Azeroth dungeon or not. Right, here we go.
Bringing along more deviants to the fight this time? No matter. Time with you. No, my shield! But I'm the enlightened one! The Scarlet Crusader!
Come on, let's find Danath and Eitrig. All of Azeroth.
He sold us out so the Alliance and Horde could wage war in Khazalgar. You'll never understand. For Arathor! The Red Dawn will rise again.
No! Do not make her a martyr. Our history will read. Faerun, true daughter of the Arathi, allowed Merrin to live without her title and name. The Red Dawn vanished from the Highlands forever.
This is not over.
The cycle of war, it never ends, does it?
One day, Danath. Times are changing, even for us old soldiers.
At ease, champion.
Merrin was given mercy. I'm still not sure she deserved it, but there is little she can do now without her name and title. After failing twice, the Stromic will not follow her, and without the power her name and title wielded, she is useless to the bandits. Mercy or not, I think the light that the conflict has been ended. You have my thanks as well, Zackaria.
Working together is not just an option, it is the only option.
Merrin's Red Dawn has left the city and peace has returned to Stromgarde. At least for now. Faerun left for the countryside. She said she wanted to check on Newstead and Refuge Point, but I think she wanted to get out of Stromgarde. She came here with such enthusiasm. I should not have tempered it so harshly. I feel in the end it was I who needed to learn a lesson. We should check on her.
You have your orders. Go on ahead, champion. Eitrig and I have some diplomatic red tape to clean up, I'm sure.
Okay, let us go and find Faerun.
This is not how I expected my first visit outside Kazalgar to go.
I bet.
There is so much yet to learn in the topside world.
Perhaps I was too naive. This place isn't the shining testament to the history of my people as I thought it might be. It's the same as everywhere else. People struggling to survive. Maybe Daneth was right. Maybe there's nothing in those old stories but myth and superstition.
May the darkness never find us here.
I'm sorry. Stromgarde was not what you expected.
You were right. I was naive.
No, Faerun. I was wrong.
Oh.
Wrong? How?
I said Thoradin's wall was just a wall. But what it represents does exist. In you.
I don't see...
You have been a guiding light. Saving my life. Bringing us together. Reminding me of my true mission. You look to the past, but you are our future. And I am glad of that.
Perhaps the new dawn is not what Marin wanted. But us. Returning here for our people.
I hope you are right.
Cool.
I am here as a representative of the people of Arathor.
Daneth is right. Legends are just legends. We shouldn't try to live in them, blinded by pride. Instead, those legends should inspire us to make the world as we hope it should be. Light willing, we will remember the past, but work for a better future for all of us.
My mage can send you back to Dornagor, but you'll always be welcome in Stromgarde, champion.
Okay. So it looks like that's the end of the storyline. Okay, so is that it?
Trinkets.
So it's Fire Festival, isn't it?
Pretty trinkets.
Not really my priority right this second. Okay, so that's the storyline. Cool. That isn't what I expected it to be, but anyway. Yeah, there is a bit that you've missed now. But you know, you can always just sort of play through. Alright, so I realise it's late. I do need to do one more time walking, BFA time walking dungeon. So I'm just going to quickly queue for that. The queues earlier today were not particularly long, so I think we can do that. And hope that my computer plays the game and doesn't have a little moment mid-dungeon, because I'll friggin' cry, man. Yeah, but you haven't even got to the 0.2 patch yet. That's the thing, like, you did start off playing War Within. I don't actually think you're as far behind as you think you are. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, as you can see, we're 4 from 5. Let's do this last one. I would like to have done the Call to Delves too, but the reality is I just don't have enough time. Alright, well, in the meantime, meantime, while we're waiting for that to pop... Oh, lore walking! I will have to do another one just on the lore walking. Let's go over and have a look. So, lore walking, I'm actually kind of excited about. For all those storylines that you may have missed, but... Scrap that. Apparently we're going to a dungeon. All those storylines from the past that are interesting, that are relevant to this story, they've created lore walking, so you can go, oh, is this King's Rest? Oh. Yeah, it actually is. Not gonna lie, don't love this dungeon. I've only done it once prior to this, and it was earlier today. And I didn't love it, and I think it's probably because I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing.
My power has already taken root, binding the ancient states to the will of my master.
Run.
Why? Ah! Shite. I love getting feared.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
Okay. We're moving, are we? We're moving rather quickly. Okay,
Shockwave.
I'm not entirely upset about that, if I'm entirely honest.
Shockwave.
Oh my god. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen.
Shockwave. Run.
Oh, fuck. No. No.
Shockwave.
Get back in there. Shit. Fuck. Piss off. When I did this before, and again, it was my first time running it. You know, I hadn't done it before today. I died several times doing dumb shit, so I didn't realise that that's what I was supposed to do. But anyway.
Run. Move first. Run out.
Do it up here.
Run. Run out.
You can't stand against the Zandalari.
Watch your step.
Fuck.
Interrupt.
Here, this one.
Watch your step.
I got knocked off the bridge.
Behind Mo.
Wow, that's a big pull.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, I'm stuck. What the fuck? Why am I stuck? No! Yes or no, thank you.
Watch your step.
Oh god!
Watch your step.
Oh, what if I could, buddy? Oh no, I'm gonna die, I'm stuck.
Target you.
Finally. Why do I keep getting the
Watch your step.
in tune?
Thousands of years ago, a blood contagion almost wiped out the
Come on.
Zandalari. As the dead choked their temples, golems were constructed
Come on.
to dispose of the diseased bodies. I'm sure it will have no problem disposing of you.
Holy smokes.
Target changed.
Prevent infection. Remove the brain.
What is happening?
You have disturbed the dead.
Interrupt.
Disturb the dead.
Run.
Blood curse must be purged.
Target you.
Oh shit. No, drain your fluids on me? Yuck. That's fucking disgusting. Oh shit.
Must be purged.
Whew. Well, that was fun.
This temple is under Gahoon's power.
Attack totem.
Where's the totem?
Run away.
Was it this bridge I got?
Run away. Attack totem. Watch your step.
I got polymorphed into a dinosaur.
Attack totem. Attack totem. Run. Watch your step.
Oh shit! This is what happened to me last time. Fuck you!
Watch your step.
Oh god, now I've got to try and remember where I went.
Watch your step. Attack totem.
I would have thought I was there.
Attack totem. Watch your step.
Do. How do I get back? Kind of wish there was a way we could move a bit quicker to get back, because it's a bit of a trip, man.
Watch your step.
See, I do it like exactly like that last time.
Attack totem.
I would if I was there.
Watch your step.
Come on.
Watch your step.
I think I'm doing well to remember where I went, since I haven't done this before today. Come on, okay, I can see them. I see them. Oh.
Inventory is full.
Oh, of course it is. Let's go. Okay, so I wasn't the only one that died there, obviously. Just waiting for the last one coming up around the toppy. Ah, alright, let's go. Good job, guys. Tissue magic. What?
Change target.
Very big, far from these imbeciles.
You all as worthless in death as you was in life. I'm coming.
Stack.
Blood and bone.
Shit.
In front. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step.
Wow.
Inventory is full.
Well, someone died.
Silence, prophet of lies. I spent my life.
Have a good one, man. Yeah, it's past mine too. I just want to get this done for the weekly.
Intruders will die, but I need not listen to your prattling while I make it so. Complain all you like, Mike.
Okay, don't pull this guy yet. We're still waiting for. Oh no.
There was no escape.
That was someone that died. Last boss.
Watch your step.
You have earned the honor of dying by my hand.
Really there, yeah.
I serve that swine no longer. You have freed me from a cruel fate, but Zul is merely a puppet in a larger plan. Even now, his master gathers power. Zul will not rest until all the world
Thank
is
you,
in the blood god's
everybody.
grip. For the sake of Zandalar, and for your kingdoms as well, you must stop him.
Alrighty, and that's our last Battle for Azeroth Timewalking dungeon for the week. It is way past my bedtime. I had no intention of being up this late. Okay. It's cool how we can just ride through there.
Begin speaking.
What news from the war front?
Praise the machine.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have many lucky do's you like.
Ooh.
May your feet find good.
Okay, let's try that again.
Please proceed. Returning to work.
There we go. Godfather's gifted. Bleeding. Plus 60. Oh, are you serious? For real? Anyway. Alright, well that's probably the perfect place to leave it. I'm obviously not going to be doing any more tonight. Look, thank you for joining me and for your patience during that thing. I have no idea what the go was. I hope they sort it out soon. In regards to that green screen stuff, which evidently means you just get a blank screen, which is not really exciting at all. But look, thank you for joining me anyway. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. And yeah, we'll catch up with you next time. See you later. Bye.